Good morning, Reese. Good morning.
Morning. 8:32. Trying out the side part. I don't really know if it is a viable option, to be completely honest with you. Maybe I made a poor decision. And the more I'm looking at it on this camera, I'd say probably so. Regardless, I didn't get to bed till probably 12:30, so I said, let's be smart about this, rational, coming off a shitty day. Let's just do kind of the bare minimum of what we have to do today. Let's get to all of our classes and work. So, right now, headed to class, but we'll actually get there 30 minutes early. I forgot we had to do 10 little quick sketches of deep and shallow space, so I'm gonna do that. Brought a little bit of a bigger sketchbook because I always just had a pocket one. It's definitely feeling a bit nicer. As you can tell, I'm just wearing that, so yeah. Feels decently. At least I know it's supposed to get up in like 63, so God, this looks so bad. Why did I go and do this to myself? What the hell was I thinking, guys? I don't know. Maybe it's not horrible. I don't know. But regardless, I'm gonna head there a little bit earlier. Gotta get some breakfast. My stomach is pleading and begging for me to just feed it something. So we're gonna grab breakfast and draw these things real quick. But let's just finish this week as strong as we can. Reevaluate this weekend and really lock in, dial in come next week. And I've said that for so many of these previous weeks, but I'm really noticing like we are not locked in. We are not locked in, folks. But hey, this is pretty much, in my mind, the start of a new year, of the vlogs. We need to be maturing and growing. So we need to put this childish shit behind us and realize that we're in our second, almost third semester of college. We need to be taking every part of it seriously. So let's get to school. Let's grind out this day. Let's grind out our work session. We also have to study for our test tomorrow. So it's going to be a busy day. But nonetheless, I'm ready to grind it out and get better. So let's do it. I'll catch you at school. Hopefully my hair looks a little better. Deuces. Okay, 8:58. Doesn't look like me, but hey. Yeah, I don't really know what to think about this, but maybe a little bit better than just messy straight in the front, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on that wildebeest. Well, let's get in here. Let's get some breakfast in. Let's draw these things real quick. Let's do it. 5:54. I am now $1,270.05 poor. All towards tuition. You gotta love it, man. And a lot of you guys are right about comments. And yesterday, don't worry, we made it to both of our classes, and now we're at work. Today we do have a little bit more than I kind of expected, so we're not able to go to the study group, and instead we have to do a dorm, and I have to cover one of these, I think it's a rugby game, so, because the guy that normally does them called in sick, so I have to go down there in about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. They said it's all stocked, but they just need somebody to kind of be down there, because the head guy of all the different sports is always there, and he wants somebody to be there, so I gotta make sure he's happy. So yeah, no study group, which kind of sucks, but I'm trying to do all that I can on here, and I saw that my tax return just came in, so I was like, you know what, let's give them all my money. But yeah, the comments are right. If I'm paying for school, I I damn well need to make sure that I'm going to my classes. So this week, we're just gonna make sure we hit our kind of must-dos, which for me right now, I mean, not even gym is a must-do. It's really just school, just getting to our classes, getting up, getting that done for the rest of the week, and then getting up at a reasonable time for our days that we do work on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and then start of next week we really need to finish strong, because this next week is the last week before spring break, and spring break I'm either going to be probably working a bunch, or might just take some time for myself to kind of rethink, not even rethink, but just breathe. Because I feel like, I mean, as you can tell from yesterday, I've kind of been like going downhill, like here and there. And I don't know, I just need some time to kind of just breathe, take some time away from all this crap, and then come back ready to rock, ready to roll. So, also, I do kind of like the side part thing going, but I'm not entirely sure. I feel like it does look a little bit more intentional than just the kind of crap I had going there. But again, not too sure if I'm a big fan of it. I'm sure my mom would love it, but me, I don't know. So, yeah, pretty much just kind of trying to knock out some things. It's going to be a busy week, and yeah, I just got to make sure I pretty much get to our classes, rock this stuff out. So I'll keep you guys updated if anything goes down tonight, but pretty much seems like it's going to be a pretty straightforward work night. So yeah, I will keep you guys updated, but yeah, there goes $1,270.05. Cha-ching. Real quick, also wanted to thank the people that have donated for like 365 and even just a live stream. Any little bit goes towards my YouTube AdSense. So I made about $200 this month. But all of that, again, goes straight towards this, which is just nice to kind of have like a steady little side bit of income coming in on top of my job, which helps pay off crap like this. So all we have left, let's actually look in my financial account how much we have left since we just paid $1,270. We only have $1,439 to go, and then we will have paid off the semester. That's pretty good, if I do say so myself. We do still have the federal loans to pay off, which I'll have to figure out how to even go about that, but yeah, you gotta love it, man. So we need to make sure we're getting up and getting our shit done. So thank you guys for helping keep me accountable, and all the kind words and motivational words. I really do appreciate it, and I want to keep pushing forward and being great. But college is going to be tough, as shown, but if I come out the other way, I know I'll do great things. So we're sticking with college. You know, a lot of you guys were like, you might just need to do something different. This is it. This is what I'm doing. I just need to hunker down and really just take shit serious. I mean, I take it serious, but as you can see, sometimes I kind of let myself slide too much. So we need to kind of reel her back in. So I'm going to write my thing for my public speaking real quick. This week we have like a city council type thing where we have to pretty much do one based on the school, something that we want to change. So it shouldn't be horribly long, but I think he wants us to actually remember this one. So what I'm going to do is, they need more water fountains here. So I'm keep you guys updated on how that goes. But yeah, so peace. Alright, we're about to head down to the football stadium thing and check it out. I'm a little nervous because it's typically pretty packed. But because I gotta rehearse this one we're supposed to have decently memorized. We can still bring notes, but he wants us mainly to have it memorized because it's going to be on camera. And they'll be showing this to like the facilities department, which I work in, the president of the college, the dean, all those big people. So let's kind of get a little bit memorized. Good afternoon. My name is Carter Slusher, and I'm a first-year commuter. Just like many students here, I spend long hours in the academic buildings, moving between classes, studying, and trying to stay hydrated throughout the day. But there's one problem: finding a water bottle filling station on campus, especially within a reasonable distance. It often becomes a scavenger hunt. There are very few available, and the ones that do exist seem hidden, tucked away in places students don't always find. Just last week, after finishing my water, I went to refill it, only to realize I had to walk across the entire building just to find a station. And I'm not alone. I've heard from classmates who either go thirsty, buy plastic water bottles, or just give up trying to find one. We already have some great filling stations on campus, but increasing their availability, especially in high traffic areas, would be a simple, effective improvement. Most universities have made hydration a priority by ensuring bottle fillers are placed throughout the campus. We can do the same. More access to water means better hydration, healthier students, and fewer plastic bottles ending up in the trash. It's a small fix that will make a big difference. Thank you. I kind of feel like it's a little wordy at parts, but nonetheless, it should be good. So let's go check this out. Oh, text from Heather Drake. Whoa. I haven't heard her name in a while. Maybe she's asking for my assistance with something. Maybe she just requires some muscle. Maybe a handsome young man to, protect the household. Let's see. On a real note, on a fun note, on a really cool note, I went on Instagram on my computer real quick. Just check, let the dopamine kind of engulf my brain. I don't know. I went on there and I saw, and I was reminded that Louisville, Kentucky, I think it's every year, does a huge rock and metal festival called Louder Than Life. And I've never been. I've never got to experience Louder Than Life. And hey, I live in Kentucky. What do you know? So, I called up Lee. If you know from the vlogs, you know. That went down pretty dirty, pretty bad. Pretty bad. That was a Slipknot concert we went to together, and yeah, it was an interesting day or two, to say the least. Here's the thing. She's like a goat concert person. So, I called her up. She was surprised, as expected, and we talked about it for 4 days. It's like $300 and something, which, yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I'm kind of debating it, but we were thinking it over, and it kind of would be possible. Found a pretty good hotel. You can park at the airport, and it's like, it's a 3-minute drive, so I don't know how long it'd be to walk, but wouldn't be too far. And the date, September 18th to the 21st. So, school will be going on, so I don't know. That's one reason why I'm kind of like, I'm not sure. But it would be really, really fun. I'm just curious. It's an intelligent decision at this moment in my career. My academic career, my academic life. Oh, you gotta love when someone pulls up right next to you. Thought it was gonna be a drive-by. But, nonetheless, just thought I'd share that because it might happen. I'm not sure. I kind of got to think about that. Not only is it a lot of money, it's a lot of commitment. It would just be overall pretty intense experience that I don't know if don't get me wrong, I like put myself outside my comfort zone here every now and then, but it's a lot. It's a lot. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. There's some pretty cool bands that I would like to see in my life on that lineup, but I mean, I don't know. That's kind of a difficult one, because it would be better to do it like now, book all that stuff, than come August or September and it be pretty much twice or triple the price. That would suck balls. So, I don't know. That's a little bit of a debacle. But nonetheless, talked to Lee for a bit, and as you can see, clocked out. Got out, and now we're gonna head home, and get ready for the morning. We got history of art, got a test. I did end up going and studying a little bit with Eliza and my other classmate, so we got a little bit in, and I did some myself. Probably show up a little early tomorrow, do a refresher, and hopefully do well. But if I'm being completely honest, I'm not really expecting anything amazing, because just missing class is huge. So not good, but nonetheless, we're gonna try. And she does drop the lowest test grade at the end of the semester, so we're gonna just try, and we're gonna try regardless, and then we'll see, what we get, and just pretty much lock in, especially on that class. All my other classes, not entirely worried about, but that one, need to lock in. I also found out today that I gotta take a third history of art class. But it could be on like different things. It could be like history of photography, history of architecture, all these different cool things. So we might try one of those. But regardless, keep you guys updated. But tomorrow should be a good day. We got our, like I said, history of art, then our death and dying class, and then our public speaking. So let's get to it. Let's head to the house, and Interesting talks. My AI generated, be honest. Okay. Welcome. Mom just got here. Cool to see her. Maybe she'll start vacuuming while we're recording. Who knows? Love you, Mom. Shout out, Mom. It's 10:46. I know. But it's always sunny in Philadelphia. That's been keeping me consoled on this late night. But it's time. I said, you know what? We watched one episode. We had our fun. But we gotta finish off a vlog. We got a vlog to finish. We got a night that has to end, fortunately. Because tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. is when I'll get to school and class, so that I can do a 30-minute refresher, run through the slides. And then that means I've got to be up at 6:30 a.m. I know. I think it is storming outside though, so I saw a big old flash of lightning and some thunder, so I'd say probably so. But it was a very beautiful day, even though I didn't get to spend a whole lot outside. Still was pretty good. No gym though. What was that about? that kind of sucked. Yeah, we actually went to school, so we can put check mark there. Work, check mark. Read in UX. I actually did technically do some UX for my class. It's in progress. And then read. I actually did read a bit of the Carter code thing. Good. We'll put a check mark there. It could be argued, but for today's purposes, compared to a 1 or 2 out of 10, let's say we can go ahead and put a check mark there. Productivity out of 10. I'm not feeling 9 or 10 or an 8. I'm feeling a 7. I feel like it's solid. It's a much better number than it's a 2 out of 10. So mood, 7 as well. And yeah. So much better day than yesterday, and that's all that we can ask for. Today's agenda: school. Let's put probably chores. Always got to get those done. We might hit the gym and then homework. Yeah, that might be the move. But yeah, we might hit the gym in that gap from like 12:15 to 4, in between like my death and dying and public speaking class. Hit the gym, and then after my public speaking, we might stay at school for a bit and do some work. I did half of my foundations project today. So we have to do like deep and shallow space and portray it with like squares, rectangles, and like vertical lines, all these different things. But it's like out of black paper and it's gonna be on white. I'll put up an image right here. That's what my final one looked like today. Not horrible, it's very abstract, but we're just trying to kind of show deep space through shapes, pretty much. It's interesting, but yeah, there's that. And then I have to do shallow space, so something that feels like almost like you can't breathe in it. But learning about like edge relationships and just kind of unity and scale and all these different proportions, all great things to learn about because it makes your art much more interesting. Nonetheless, that shallow one we'll have to try and complete tomorrow because it's due by Monday. So let's knock that out. But yeah, pretty nice if I do say so myself that I have that gap. So hopefully we can knock some stuff out. Maybe do a little bit more memorization of our thing. Let's actually read it real quick. I know you're going to hate me for doing this, but I just need to get it down, especially since it's a little wordy, to say the least. So, here. Good afternoon. My name is Carter Slusher. I'm a first-year commuter. Let me restart. I was trying to do it completely looking here. Good afternoon. My name is Carter Slusher. I'm a first-year commuter. And just like many students here, I spend long hours in the academic buildings, moving between classes, studying, and trying to stay hydrated throughout the day. But there's one problem: finding a water bottle filling station on campus, especially within a reasonable distance. It often becomes a scavenger hunt. I might remove that part. There are very few available, and the ones that do exist seem hidden, tucked away, and in places students don't always find. Every time I'm looking back, it's like completely blurred. It's not cool. Just last week, after finishing my water, I went to refill it, only to realize I had to walk across the entire building just to find a station. And I'm not alone. I've heard from classmates who either go thirsty, buy plastic water bottles, or just give up trying to find one. We already have some great filling stations on campus, but increasing their availability, especially in high traffic areas, will be a simple, effective improvement. Most universities have made hydration a priority by ensuring bottle filters are placed throughout the campus. We can do the same. More access to water means better hydration, healthier students, and fewer plastic water bottles ending up in the trash. It's a small fix, they'll make a big difference. Thank you. I feel like there's like an entire paragraph that just like doesn't need to be there. This second one. Let's see. I'll copy it just in case, but how would this sound? My name is Carter Slusher. I'm a first-year commuter. Just like many students here, I spend long hours in the academic buildings, moving between classes, studying, and just trying to stay hydrated throughout the day. And then it goes to this. Just last week, after finishing my water, I went to refill it, only to realize I had to walk across the entire building just to find a station, and I'm not alone. I've heard from classmates who either go thirsty, buy plastic water bottles, or just give up trying to find one. I feel like that's better than all that wordy paragraph. And then we already have some great filling stations on campus, but increasing their availability, especially in high traffic areas, would be a simple, effective improvement. Most universities have made hydration a priority by ensuring bottle fillers are placed throughout the campus. We can do the same. More access to water means better hydration, healthier students, and fewer plastic. Wow. Yeah, I feel like just by taking out that paragraph, much better. There we go. Cool. Yeah. So it's supposed to be a really quick one, but I do want to try and get it fully memorized. That's why I just did that. I know that wasn't a very good telltale sign of memorization, but nonetheless, practice makes perfect. So I'm going to end this off for the night. Much better day today, but that doesn't mean I can let myself fall behind. Let's finish this week strong, and let's keep grinding. I'll keep you updated, and I'll see you tomorrow. Deuces. Let me know about the sidebar hair. Yeah, I kind of love it, but I also hate it. Deuces. Okay, I'm editing Carter. Hello. And I'm watching this, and I realized I never told you what Heather Drake texted me. She pretty much asked me, hey, Carter, in April, would you mind helping out with the Easter egg hunt for all these children? I said, no, dude, I hate kids, I hate Easter. No. 2,000 eggs, though. What? 2,000? Okay. But I think hopefully it won't just be me doing that. If not, I'm going to have to get like riggers and just make like a little satchel that automatically drops them or something. Or just catapult them. I don't know. But all I know is I'm hiding these things good. But yeah, she said April something. And I was like, Heather, I'll be there. She was like, please come help. Like, yeah, I'm going to get my community hours in. My community service hours. Make me feel good. And help the little kids enjoy Easter. I'm not a total bad guy. But yeah, just wanted to say that. And I don't think I had anything else. Oh yeah, probably not going to be going to that concert thing. So if you're watching this, yeah, probably won't. I just realized, there's not that many people on that I really want to see, and that I can justify spending, in total, probably around $1,000. Let's be real. So it's no. There's a bunch of good concerts around here, so probably just stick with that. But, yeah, nonetheless, just figured I'd give you some end of the night updates. Now, I can say my deuces. Good deuce.